always. Looking good. Ooh, we gotta clean her off. Welcome back to the Tesla, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so I finally saw one, guys, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about by the title already. But either way, I will get into more detail in a second. Just gotta get out of this garage. Raising suspension here. I don't really know why. So we can just go to suspension, see that we have auto raising location on. I'm just gonna cancel that bad boy. But either way, thank you, Tesla. Thank you for taking care of me. Anywho, guys, I finally saw one. Finally. So I feel like it's kind of like selective hearing. It's like when you hear a word for the first time and then suddenly everybody's using it. Well, similar thing happened recently. You see, I was watching some YouTube videos. I was watching F-Spot, Mr. Gordon himself, and he had a video about like $800,000, $750,000 Corvette. And I was like, all right, what is this? And I watched his video. I never heard of this before. Apparently, it debuted at CES January of 2018, so a little over a year ago. But anyways, it's a Corvette Grand Sport that a company called Genovation, who's actually Maryland based, they take a Corvette and they dump like twin electric motors in it. I think it's roughly a 61 kilowatt hour battery. However, they're able to use either the automatic or the manual transmission that comes in the Corvette Grand Sport. So the car, they say that the car has a top speed of like 220 miles an hour or more. They also claim a sub 3 second 0 to 60 time. I don't know what the total range should be, but maybe low 200 miles an hour or 200 miles, just because it's only a 61 kilowatt hour battery. But very cool stuff. However, also, obviously the whole interior is like redone and decked out on Alcantara and stuff like that. But the car costs, or I guess the conversion costs, $750,000. But the two electric motors are good for 800 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. Now, obviously, we know that the P100D with Ludicrous does like sub 2.5 seconds 0 to 60, which in and of itself is absolutely absurd. And obviously cost 1/7 of the price, or 1/8 of the price, I guess, if you include the cost that you have to buy a Corvette Grand Sport in order for Genovation to do these mods too. But either way, it's very interesting, and I finally saw one yesterday in Bethesda. Now, it seemed weird at first, seeing as how, well, you don't usually see, like, you know, Paganis, Koenigsegg's, the cars that are, you know, over $500,000 or over $1 million in the area. And to think that this Corvette is, you know, you're getting close to $800,000, $900,000. It was pretty cool to see one and hear it accelerate. It does make a little bit of like a whine, kind of like a Formula E car. But you obviously aren't getting that normal like exhaust note that you would from a typical exhaust or a typical Corvette. Either way, very cool. I can't believe I actually saw one. Unfortunately, I did not get anything on video, but I hope you guys enjoyed the little screenshots and video clips I was able to put up. The dead giveaway, when I saw this Corvette sitting there, it was at a stoplight and it was about to turn right as I'm walking down the street. And well, it has like a 2-foot wing that extends off the back of the Corvette. On top of that, there's two lights that kind of like a hockey stick kind of shape up in the front. When the car's charging in F-Spot's video, you can see the car charging. Those lights like light up, and then they flow around the side of the car to other electric lights that light up to say that the car is charging. Pretty neat stuff. I've never seen one in person. They're only making 75 of them. That's why they're $750,000. Either way, very, very interesting cars, very interesting concept, and well, I would love to see one again. Hopefully I'll see that one again, but I don't know if it's Maryland based. I would assume it might be just because Genovation is based in Maryland, so maybe. But either way, maybe we'll see one, maybe we won't. Either way, I'm going to work and I gotta wash my car today, and then it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But the big reason I'm washing my car on a Thursday, Katie's Cars and Coffee, supposed to be a big Tesla turnout. I think 15 people so far have said that they are going. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It looks like it's supposed to rain all the way until like 4 or 5 a.m. So might be an interesting turnout. Might be good, might not be that good. We're obviously hoping for the best tomorrow or on Saturday. But either way, I will be at Katie's Cars and Coffee this Saturday for the Tesla takeover. No, not really. But I'm hoping that we'll have a good grouping of Teslas. I'm going to get there early, and well, hopefully we'll see some other good supercars out there. Acceleration on Teslas is a blast. Guys, I think the real question boils down to, would you pay $750,000 for a manual transmission fully electric Corvette? Or would you pay $200,000 or $250,000 for a Tesla Roadster 2.0 that has better performance, better range, better specs, better 0 to 60, better top speed, but doesn't have a manual transmission, but probably has full self-driving capabilities, and it's like a third of the cost roughly? I mean, I think I'd take the Tesla Roadster 2.0, to be honest. I also think I like the looks better. I mean, I was never a huge Corvette guy. When they reintroduced the Stingray like 2-3 years ago, it looks pretty nice, but I just think the Roadster, just from every aspect, design, performance, price, like it just makes technology, full self-driving, it looks so much better, and there's so much more to it than the Corvette. But the Corvette, I will give you this, the Corvette is rare. They're only going to make 75 of them. So from that standpoint, is it going to appreciate? I don't know, because at the price point, it's just asking so much for like an electric car conversion to a Corvette. I don't know. In the comments, would you guys take the Corvette or the Tesla Roadster 2.0 or something else? I mean, you also have the Rimac. I think the Rimac Concept 1 started at like $1 million. Like, maybe I'd take that over the Corvette. I don't know. There's more and more choices coming out, but the Tesla just makes so much more sense, unless you're a huge Corvette fanboy. But if you're a Corvette fanboy, you're probably not getting an electric one. So I don't know. It's tough decisions out there at this point, but I'm excited for the Tesla Roadster 2.0. I just hope that at some point I can either afford one or just get a ride in one, because after feeling the acceleration on a P100D with ludicrous mode, I have to feel the acceleration in a Roadster. It's got to be absurd. We got some police, but luckily they're taking the exit. Close call, but you know what that means. Let's get it. Just a quick pull. Oh, there we go. Yep, okay. Anyways, guys, quick plug. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please consider liking and subscribing. Now, there's also a notification bell, but I can see how that could kind of get annoying. So, don't necessarily worry about that. However, if you're interested, by all means, hit that notification bell. Back to normally scheduled programming. And by normally scheduled, I just mean some accelerations. And then quick braking because it's a red light. Real quick. A little bit of a speed hump there, so we had to slow it down. All right, onwards and offwards to wash the car. See, there's supposed to be, let's get out of the garage. As always, you got to get the perfect lighting in. Well, the garage just doesn't have it. Well, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is an immaculate day outside. It's supposed to be high 70s. It's obviously sunny. Unfortunately, weather's not agreeing, but I was planning on going home right now to wash my car in preparation for Katie's Cars and Coffee on Saturday, even though I have to drive tomorrow night in the rain, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm hoping it doesn't dirty my car too much. I'll just wipe it down afterwards. But yeah, you got to keep your car clean. I mean, otherwise, what are you driving around in, right? I mean, things are looking up, but we got some bird poop when we're looking up, and you don't want bird poop, so, All right, Hyundai, cool it. Degrees out there, guys. 79 degrees, nice and sunny. We got some cherry blossoms out in full bloom, and well, unfortunately it looks like it's gonna rain on Saturday, but hopefully it doesn't, and we're gonna get a quick car wash in for Katie's. Hey dear, how are you? You see, whenever you stop by your parents' house, you gotta make sure you stock up on the essentials, you know. Thanks again, appreciate it. Good stuff. Nothing like a cream raspberry LaCroix and a fresh bath for the Tesla. Oh yeah. The pollen is terrible. There's already pollen all over the windshield. Goodness gracious, she's looking good. Some might even say that things are looking up. Things are looking up, guys. Well, okay, kind of, because, well, there's still the chance of rain on Saturday, so I'm hoping for the best. If it's not raining, I'll definitely be there. If it is, maybe check my Instagram at like 5 a.m. I don't know, we'll see. Anywho, we're heading off. I'm starving. I'm honestly starving. It's 6:16. I gotta get some dinner. Gotta read through some stuff for work, and then we're gonna call it a night. But I don't know if this will be it. But if this is it, if you guys are enjoying this content, please consider liking and subscribing. And well, until probably Saturday at Katie's Cars and Coffee. Thanks for watching, guys.